My name is Jonathan Katz, and this is the story of the most traumatic bus ride of my entire life. When I was younger, I moved around a lot. I was always changing where I was living. And we moved to Maryland when I was 5. It was in the middle of my kindergarten year. The local elementary school was actually really close by. My mom told me, "Jonathan, you're going to take the bus home." So I said, "Great." And my first day of school, my mom puts me on the bus, waves me goodbye, sit next to a stranger. We ended up being pretty good friends later on. He was 6. Whoa. So I get to school, I meet all my new friends and meet my teacher, and I'm learning great stuff about the alphabet and numbers. So I get on the bus, and the bus pulls into my development, and I don't know where I live. And the bus is going around and dropping all the kids off, and their parents are at the doors waiting for them. Oh, my little 5-year-old is back. And I'm stuck on the bus, not knowing where I live. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Where's my house?" And I just didn't know anything. I didn't know my phone number. I didn't know my address. And the poor bus driver was asking me, "Do you know where you live? What color's the top of your house?" And I kept saying, "I don't know. I just moved here. I don't know where I live." And I felt so bad because I didn't know. And I was crying, and it seemed like an eternity that I was on this bus. It was probably only like 10 minutes. And I'm like so sad. I'm scared. At this point, I feel like I'm never going home ever in my life. I'm gonna live on this bus with this old hag. And finally I look out the window and I see my mom kind of with this quizzical look on her face, like checking her watch. "Where's my son?" And I'm like, "This is where I live! This is where I live!" And I ran out and I gave my mom a hug, and my mom said, "Jonathan, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you our address and phone number and all that stuff." So then when we moved away from there in the middle of 2nd grade, 1996, the first thing I did when we got to our new house was I memorized my phone number and my address, just in case that ever happened. And to this day, I can't ride a bus. That's not true. I just made that up.